Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I have not posted many videos. I believe I mentioned in my last video I have had a bit of a complication with my arm. Without going into too much detail, I've had a back-to-back episode of shingles and am now having issues with nerves in my left hand and arm. So it has been very difficult to do my normal crafting videos with Miniverse and other things. So I apologize that I haven't made many of those videos. I'm hoping I'll be able to do them soon. In the meantime, I have done some unboxing videos, and just recently, like literally a few days ago, I gave in and got into Lorcana cards. Um, I saw when this came out, I saw people getting the cards, and I kept saying, no, I'm not going to do that. And then all of a sudden, we were out the other night and found a place that had them. And here I was buying loads of them. I did get a lot on sale though, so that was a really good find. Um, so I have just barely learned about this. So to give you like a little brief synopsis, if you're not familiar with these cards, it's a trading card game. So you can also collect cards. The cards have all different sorts of rarities and meanings to them. The game itself, I have watched some videos on and am going to try to learn to play with my husband. Um, it sounds like it could be simple yet complicated. I think it will just take some practice in actually trying to play it. So here's my special Lorcana card mat that I found. Of course, it had to be Winnie the Pooh. I love this. My little wizard Pooh with summoning his honey. So of course I also had to get the matching. This is like a card box, so you can keep, I think, up to 80 cards in here. I forget what it said, but I think it's 60 to 80 cards. I can't remember. So far, I'm just keeping my, there's super rares, legendary, and then enchanted are like the higher rare ones. So I've just been keeping those in there. And then also, what of course I had to get are these themed card sleeves. So I grabbed a box of those. So, um, so here are my higher, like I'll go over it a little bit, but like the foil cards and then the super rare ones. But they have this design on the back. Isn't it so cute? So, as you can see, I've opened quite a few packs already. I recorded a bunch of videos to upload as shorts with each pack that I opened so that everybody could see what I got. That might have just given some of it away, but that's okay. Um, I don't know. I enjoy watching people open things like this, so I figured why not share and make a video. So, here what I have. So you can get like a single booster pack, or you can get this starter deck. So what I learned is there's a couple different starter decks for each series. So I do have a couple starter decks here. So, each of these is a different series, and this is actually like in sort of order. It's not the exact order. There's 8 sets out now. So Into the Inklands is an older one, then this one, and then this is like second to newest or something. The Reign of Jafar, I think it's called, is the newest. And then there's a new one coming out in August. So what you need to look for, which I learned after I bought two of the same, is these are the inks on the side. So, for example, you might see two starter decks of Into the Inklands, and they might have different ink colors is what they are, on the side. That is okay if you get two different ink colors. But if you get the same, even if one's the same, you're going to get very similar cards. You're going to get the same starter deck, essentially. Now, each of these do come with one blister pack, so that will probably be different. But the starter deck will be exactly the same. So I have these three here. I'm just going to open one today since I've already gone on to a spiel about what this is and what all what I know. I hardly know that much. I'm literally just getting into it, but I thought I would share because I'm really excited about this. There's kind of like a thrill of the hunt of trying to get these enchanted cards. I can show you what all that looks like when I open this. And yeah, it's just, it's that thrill, kind of like with Miniverse, if you don't have a cheat sheet and you don't know what's inside, and, the thrill of opening something without knowing. The whole mystery pack thing is, addicting. So yeah, so let me show you what this looks like now. These I have found run about $16, $17, up to $20, depending on where you look. There is a store out by me that is, well, it's in like the Lancaster, Pennsylvania area. So we had a little bit of a drive to it, but it's called Just Press Play, and they just opened up a brand new store, and they had these packs for, like, they didn't have all of the series, but they had a decent amount, and they were like either $16.99 or $17.99. And then I got lucky at Best Buy. They were having a sale on certain ones, and I got this one this one specifically, I think was $9.99. And then I think I got this one for $7.99. So definitely look for sales on these. I'm guessing the older ones, they're probably trying to move them out to get new ones in as usual. So definitely check for prices on these. And same with like the booster packs. The Just Press Play store had, I think, two of the series. The booster packs were like $4.99, and then one of them was $5.99 and one of them was $6.99. So it just really varies on where you're going. But I highly recommend that store if you're in Pennsylvania or you're visiting Pennsylvania. They had like literally every type of gaming system and games to go with it. Like we saw Sega games, we saw Nintendo original games. Like it is a crazy awesome store. And they had, if you're into Pokemon cards, a ton of them. And then they also had a really big selection of other types of trading cards. So anyways, that was a lot of information. Sorry if that was boring, but this just, I'm learning all these new things, and I had to tell you about that store because we just went to it for the first time on Friday, and we were there Friday and Saturday because we loved it so much, and it was a lot to take in. So we were, really excited about that, just being total nerds the whole time. Okay, so finally, let's open this pack. Again, this is Into the Inklands. I will say I have a couple booster packs that I have opened. So I'm hoping not to get the same special cards that I got already in this foil pack. I will be posting those shorts as I put them out. So let us open this. And I will briefly show you the starter deck. There are, I think, 60 cards. Yeah. So it would be a lot to show you all the cards, but this is typically what these look like. Now, I did get one that was just in like a cellophane wrapper, but this also comes with stuff so that you can play the game. So here is your booster pack. This is your starter deck. And then they give you a little booklet of rules. And then this is like a playmat. So you have like a mini playmat. So you can put your deck here, your cards in play, your discard, your inkwell, and this is where your lore. I know that makes no sense if you don't know the game. And then here's like the little cardboard counters. So the main thing that I wanted to show in here is this. So here's the ink key again, that's on the side of the box. And then this is the rarity key. So we have common, uncommon, rare, super rare, legendary, and enchanted. So I always, if you go watch my short, spoiler alert, I actually got a legendary. It's my one and only, sadly. But I have gotten quite a few super rares, and I'm wanting an enchanted so bad, so bad. And I would love like any of these as a foil. The foil are like the shimmery cards. I keep seeming to get common and uncommon in those. But those are what we're looking for when we open these packs. Those are like the main thing when you're just collecting them. I won't even try to explain the game in detail. So here is your starter deck. So basically you could start playing with this whole deck. So this is really cute. So here we see we have a super rare, which is shown in this box. So it does say it includes 2 foil cards. So you don't know, I mean, now you know if you go and buy this deck exactly with this Into the Inklands, Amber and Emerald, you're going to get these same exact cards. So spoiler alert. So this is really cute. This is Pongo, and we've got a foil that is a super rare. See how it sparkles? And then we have a Peter Pan, which is a rare foil card. So that's really fun. Oh, see, the artwork on these is just amazing. And in a deck, you're allowed to have up to 4 of the same card. So when you're flipping through them, you'll see that you probably have a lot of the same. I this Into the Inklands might be some of my favorite like illustrations that I've seen so far. Um, it has had a lot of like Winnie the Pooh that I love. And I will say the new Fabled series that's coming out looks amazing as well. But like these have like so many rare characters that you don't really see a lot of. Like I'll be honest, like a lot of these I'm like I don't even know who this is and I don't know where they're from. So it's really fun to see that. So that's what like a starter deck looks like. And you got your 2 special cards there. So here's the exciting part. Yay! Please have an enchanted card. Please, please, please. And what I started doing, there's an app called Collector. So it's COLLECTR. And that's a good app that I was told. I joined a couple groups on Facebook, and that is a group that, an app that you can keep track of your cards, and it'll also give you like the current value of them. So if you have like high value cards, it's probably nice to keep track of. It also shows like it went up or down in value. So anyways, all right, let's open this and hope for something exciting. I also feel like I know people probably cut these and then I'm trying to rip them and I always struggle with that. So in every pack, when you first open it, you are going to see, I'm trying to remember how many. You get, 6 commons, 3 uncommons, 2 rares or higher rarity, and then 1 foil of any rarity. So the first 6 cards are going to be common cards, and then there'll be 3 uncommon. And so the very last card is the exciting one. Well, the last 3 probably. So here we are. Here's our common cards. Like, I like Disney, but a lot of these characters I really don't know. That's a good one. And this on the bottom is where I'm looking for that it shows that it's common. That's cute. And then just to give a little more context, these are the inks here, the ink colors. So this is common. Oh, cute Pluto. He's so cute. So this is uncommon. I just love the art on these. Uncommon. All right, so now we have a rare. This is a super rare. Simba. And then our foil is a common, but it's the DeVille Manor. Very dark. So no enchanteds, boo. But I do like these cards. These are good cards. This is fun. A fun that I got a super rare. Because it just says a rare or higher. So the fact that you get anything above a rare is pretty cool. So that is the gist of opening one of these starter decks. I will be opening the other 2 in a different video so that I don't make this video too long. And knowing me, I will be getting many more booster packs. And also keep an eye out for my shorts, because I decided that that was an easier way for people to watch some shorter unboxings of just these booster packs here. So yeah. So let me know, do you collect these? I am looking for fellow Lorcana friends. I just bought tickets to a card expo that is in September. So that is exciting. I know that Pokemon is like the major one, but they said they had like a lot of different kinds. So, and again, I'm going to try to learn how to play this. I really want to play it and be good at it. So, yeah, we shall see. The fun thing too about this is you can build your own deck. So when you do play a game, you play with 60 cards. Again, you can only have, I think it's up to 4 of the same card. But you can pretty much build your own deck from all of the sets that you have. So that is something that I really like about it. So like a lot of people that I've heard, they build like a whole princess deck or a whole whatever deck. I heard somebody had a whole pirate deck or whatever it is. So that's really fun too. I feel like this is just such a cool hobby. I know it can get very expensive. I do need to get like a binder to put everything in. because I just have my little box that has, like, I will put my foil in there and my rare ones, but the rest of these will just go. I need to get a booklet so that I can keep them all together, and I would like to keep them by set so that I know which one is which. But yeah, anyways, ask questions, comments. I would love to know what you guys think. If you play, if you've heard of it, if you haven't heard of it, if you're looking to get into it, anything about it. I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you for your patience with my videos. I really, really, really want to get back to Miniverse soon. I might try to give it another try in the next few days here and see if I can't make some videos because I miss it so much, but I've had trouble with my thumb and my hand. So, trying to do things with tiny things is not the easiest. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and please follow along. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That would really help me out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.